What's happening, everybody? It's the Raney podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe, share, like. Do what you got to do to get the word out. I'd appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. And what's going on? What's happening? You know me. I'm just over here just talking for a couple of minutes. I'm not really happy with my haircut. I got my haircut the other day at regular barbershop down here. These Dominican brothers, they real cool in Trenton. But I couldn't go to the regular barber because, you know, when you go to the owner, you know what I mean? The barber that's the most popping barber, sometimes he's busy. And it's the translation's weird when you try to make an appointment. They always just say, come on by. So I don't see the point of even making an appointment. So I go in there and my regular barber couldn't take care of me. So he said, my man can cut really well. He'll take care of you. And, you know, in his defense, he did a good job cutting my hair, but he fucked my mustache up. I don't wear my mustache like this. This ain't my mustache. This is a mustache for a Dominican nigga or something like that. I don't know whose mustache this is. This ain't mine. I like to wear my mustache like thicker, not thicker in mass, but just wider. You know, like a Billy D kind of form. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man. I got more of a lip. I don't even know if that even matters, but he fucked my mustache up. But it's a decent cut. You know what I mean? I'm looking nice tonight. I got a show in Chester, PA with my man Will Wright, and that's dope. But when I got out the barber chair, and I just noticed it, I was like, God damn, this nigga cut my mustache in half, and I almost want to go back and be like, give me the other half of my mustache, nigga. And if I can't, you can't do that, because if I could do that, I would go back and get all the barbers and line them on the wall and be like, give me back my hairline, y'all. You robbed me. You robbed me of my hairline. And that's not even the truth. You know, the barbers that cut my hair through the years, they didn't rob me of my hairline. Heredity did. All right. My family tree robbed me of my hairline. It's none of y'all barbers' fault. So I'm going to take that back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Boo, Pat, Mr. Young, Mark. Rest in peace, Mr. Tryman. You know, my prayers to the whole family. Mr. Tryman is the first one to give me my flat top back in '88. So rest in peace, Chuck, Mahir, okay? Charles, also, Big Charles, thank you. Everyone that's ever touched my line, thank you. Thank you. I know y'all didn't take this away from me. It's life. Life took this away from me. So I'm just here. You know, it's going to be a nice cold weekend. We got some snow coming. I hope y'all are prepared for that. And got some shit to do, man. I just been looking on the internet and looking at things, and I'm still praying for California. There's a lot of things happening. You know what's wild in these streets, though? I think social media got us kind of fucked up. You know, it's a big who got what game. You know what I mean? It's a highlight reel of everybody's life. Like everybody, oh, I'm on vacation. I'm drinking out of coconuts and shit. Oh, I got fresh fruit. Y'all can't do this. I'm on the planes every weekend. That's good. God bless you. If you're able to do that, God bless you. I'm happy for you. But one thing I think people need to stop doing, and this is my personal opinion, are the veneers. You know, we got the BBLs and the veneers. It's off the chains now, and I think the veneers are starting to catch up to the BBLs because the BBLs just don't look right. Like fellas, we look, and then your thighs look like, you know, legs from a coffee table, and you got this giant ass. It don't match. And I see a lot of people going out getting veneers, but only getting the top row. How you get the veneers and only get the top row? You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't even go forward with the process if you can't get the top and the bottom. People were treating veneers like we treated gold fronts. You know what I mean? You used to get gold fronts, you get the top row, gold fronts with the fangs, especially when Wu-Tang came out, you had the Method Man fangs and stuff, the gold fronts were cool. Or you had the bottom row gold fronts or whatever. Now people are getting veneer top row. Bottom row look like kicked over tombstones. You can't do that. I mean, you can, you shouldn't. But a lot of people are doing that, and it's to each his own. To each his. We don't hate. We don't judge, but we do judge. I'm saying that was bad judgment on your part. Somebody should have been in your corner and be like, nah, player, don't get the top without the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta prioritize stuff, man. But nigga probably got like 30 Jordans in the closet and got a fresh pair of fresh top Veneers and broken up bottom teeth. Take some of them Jordans back, nigga. You can get the bottom. You just gotta prioritize and put your money in the right place. That's really what it is. I don't think people. That's neither here nor there. That just bothered me because I saw somebody the other day with brand new Veneers and they were big as hell. I thought he had a mouthpiece. I was like, oh, this nigga must play hockey or something. I didn't know what. I thought he was a boxer. I didn't know what was happening. I just know them Veneers was big as hell. But that's neither here nor there. I'm thankful that I got my braces when I did. I got them a little bit late in life. They were like 20, 22, 23. And I got my braces off 2 days before my man Swan got married. So it was 2001. That's when he got married. So yeah, I was how old? Damn, I can't even do the math. I was 24. So no, 25. Sorry, 25. Was I? Damn, I can't even count. But don't worry about my math. Listen, what we need to focus on is Temu. We need to teach Temu a lesson. All right? I'm tired of Temu playing games with us. All right? A lot of people buy shit from Temu, and I get it. That stuff be cheap as hell. You can get a pack of underwear, 50 pack of underwear for like $4. You can buy spatulas, pots and pans, all sorts of shit, carpets, lights, mirrors, everything, fixtures for your house, everything. But we got to teach them a lesson. I don't think you should be buying everything off of Temu. Any kind of website you click on and you got to play a game before you go and actually purchase an item, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Niggas is buying shit from Temu and ain't getting the complete kit. I got a homeboy that bought an electric coat. The coats that warm up. You know what I mean? That heat up. You got a little button, and it's supposed to have a power brick inside, and it warms up the whole jacket. You know what I mean? That's cool. I like that for the wintertime. That's dope. He bought it off of Temu, and he said his jacket ain't come with the power brick to warm the jacket up. So he just got the jacket and a plug on the inside. I said, well, when you going to charge it up and warm it up? He's like, well, how you do that? I was like, you charge your power brick up and you put it in your jacket, turn it on. Or my jacket didn't come with one. That's Temu. Temu was out here sending people hoodies with no hoods. I'm tired of Temu. I'm sick of Temu. I want Temu to be gone. My wife, God bless her, she bought me a MF Doom hoodie, and I thought it was from Temu. And I like the hoodie. Thank you, baby. I love the hoodie. I'm gonna wear it on my next episode. I love the hoodie, but the hoodie looks like pajamas. It's real silky. It looked like a costume or some shit. And the sleeves are tight as shit. And I got a small wrist. How the sleeves tight on my wrist? But it's nice, and it's the thought that counts. So thank you, baby, for getting me that MF Doom hoodie, because I've been seeing them on Temu. Well, I've been seeing them on TikTok, and then there's somebody selling them out their apartment or some shit, and they ironing on these MF Doom patches, and you really don't know what you're gonna get. They advertising it. They all like this. Oh, you need to get this hoodie. And then you get the hoodie, and you like, this ain't it. And then the sizes be weird. Like the sizing chart be weird. They don't have the pictures of like the small, medium, large. They got pictures of people that are small, medium, and large. So they got a little dude, they got a medium height dude, and they got some tall ass nigga. And that's the sizing chart. So you gotta eye up who you closer to in height, in size, and width, and all this wild stuff. So stay away from Temu. Temu, we gonna teach you a lesson. You playing with our lives, you playing with our money. We ain't playing those games no more. All right? I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I'm sweating again. I don't know if it's the medication or it's just me. But In other news, I like to scroll on the phone like everybody. Everybody's scrolling. Y'all scroll past my shit like 8 times. Stop and subscribe and listen to my stuff a little bit, all right? I was looking at a news clip, and it was a woman, a 60-year-old woman, God bless her soul, fell off a cruise ship at night. Now, I've been on a cruise. I've been on one cruise, and I think that's all I need. It's just one cruise. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was before the pandemic hit. You can get some really cool cruise packages, great deals. You can travel and see multiple places, couple of islands, especially if you fly to Florida and then take a cruise from Florida. You can hit different islands down there, and it's really cool, and it's worth it if you're into it. But I didn't get concerned about the cruise until after I was off the cruise and spoke to my son. And it brought things in perspective. Now, when I was on the cruise, one thing I did notice is that you don't have cell service. There's no, ain't no signal. It's spotty. You get it once in a while in the middle of the ocean, wherever you at. That was one thing. You could pay for it through the cruise, but you gonna pay. Just like you gonna pay with those drink packages. You gonna pay on a cruise. Unless you know how to smuggle in alcohol like regular professional cruisers do. People buying stuff to smuggle alcohol in. People got fake legs and shit with like a fifth of Henny up in it just to bring on a cruise. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious to drink like that on the cruise. And you got to be mindful. I think that's why the 60-year-old woman fell off the damn boat, because she's drunk and standing by the edge of the boat at night. No one, listen, don't do no shit like that. My wife and I, we was on that cruise. It's a Carnival cruise, and we was out there on the dock or whatever, and it was at night. And I looked around, I was like, damn, it is dark as shit out here. Like, it ain't nothing out here but stars and water. And you may see something in the distance, like a light in the distance, but it is dark. So if you fall off the edge and you survive the fall, because you forget the cruise ship is about as big as a building sitting in the water. And then it ain't a smooth drop into the water either. You hitting lifeboats and shit and decks and stuff going down. So when you fall off a cruise, you look like a Plinko chip just falling down the side of the boat until you hit the water. And God, and I hope you're alive. I hope you live. But if you do live, you don't know what's in that water. This is the thing. This is the ocean. They didn't find it. Long story short, they didn't find the woman's body. And I've seen multiple stories of people falling off of cruise ships or just jumping off the edge of the cruise ships, and they just disappear. Are y'all people forgetting there are giant freaking, what are they, mammals? Yeah, I think fuck it, call them fish. Big ass fish the size of trailer homes swimming around in the water that will swallow your ass like a Tic Tac? Did y'all forget that we know less about our oceans than we know about space? And we don't know shit about space. But we don't even know really what's going on in the oceans. There's a bunch of shit down there. Man, listen. Back to my point. My son put it in perspective. We was going to take him on a cruise for his high school graduation. My son said, what? Why would I want to do that? Oh, that'd be fun. He's like, listen, why would I want to sail out in the middle of the ocean on a boat? Isolated in a boat, confined to a cabin at night, and in these rough oceans. And then he starts showing me all these clips of the ocean water just splashing and just splashing all over the place. And they had that horrid music in the background. That y'all seen the clips, and it'd be clips of people that work out in the ocean. you know, that do shipping and receiving, or they mining for oil or some shit, and it's like it's the biggest waves you ever seen in your life. And he said, you think I want to go on that? And then ever since he said that, I was like, you know what? You got a point. I'm done with cruises. I'm done. I'm not doing any more cruises. I'm not. I can't do it. I can't. I opt out. You know what I mean? I thought about it because I saw a really good price. I said, nah, I'm good. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. You know, it's tough trying to keep a podcast going by yourself. Let me tell you, there's nobody to bounce ideas off. This is only going to be about 15, 20 minutes because I got to keep it short because y'all got a short attention span. I just want more subscribers than my son. I've been on Earth longer than him. I've been subscribed to YouTube longer than him, and nobody following my shit. Share and follow my stuff, like it. And let me just say this one thing. If you're not able to come to any of the shows that I've been promoting for the past 20 years, it's cool. I got partners that don't come out, but they call, they support, you know, they like, they share stuff. I would truly appreciate it if you can't come out, if you could share my stuff. I don't even give a fuck if you don't like it. Share it. You know how much shit I get in my inbox of clips, of funny clips and jokes and all this other stuff to my inbox? I'm like, well, I sure to hope the hell y'all sharing my shit like that. I think I'm speaking for a majority of the creators out there. You know what I'm saying? If you are partners and you really want to see us succeed and help, share our stuff out because it's all about numbers and analytics. You know what I mean? And also when we come to these shows and want to do shows, it's all about filling these seats, putting asses in seats. The clubs, they look at your numbers on social media, but if you can't put asses in seats, you're not going to pull the venue, you know, and you can get guest spots and all this other stuff. But sometimes what really matters is asses and seats. So I appreciate the support wherever and whenever I can get it. So thank you. And I want to thank everybody for listening to the Ty Raney podcast. All right. But before I go, I did say something about Serena Williams on my last pod. And I had a bunch of people, you know, commenting. Some people were saying, well, maybe she has a condition. Well, maybe, you know, some person said, well, I turn lighter in the wintertime and get darker in the summer. Listen, I also tan in the summertime, and then my tan fades away, right? But I've never turned 2 shades lighter during the winter. Like, even in isolation, I don't think black people will just turn ghostly white. It's not, our melanin won't do that. You know, and I'm not going back and forth with people. So my new thing now is when I see some ridiculous shit, and it's not for everybody, but when I see some ridiculous shit that's on my feed as a comment, my reply is, word. That's it. Not going back and forth with somebody that has 3 followers following 500 people, a profile pic of a beach and no pictures in your damn feed. I'm not going back and forth with those people because I would engage in that because I'm ignorant sometimes. I would do that, but I still believe Serena Williams is using some kind of bleaching. And the real test is look at the back of her ears. If the back of her ears is still black, something wrong. Because I seen a woman in the city one time using this what is it called, the cake soap. She looked weird, like she had a weird ass ghostly complexion. I was like, ooh, what the fuck's going on? And I looked at the back of her head, her ears still black. Her ears, this is the original. The original color was back here. That was the original color. It was wild. I was like, wow, you forgot the back of your ears. You know, and probably your elbows too, because your elbows ain't gonna get that light. The elbows are gonna show. The elbows are gonna be black, your knees are gonna be black. The back of your knee is going to be black. You need somebody to apply this shit if you're going to do it. If you're going to do it right. You know, and spend the money and get the right shit. Don't get no shit where you look like, you know, a black person turned alabaster. That don't look right. You know, that's scary. That's concerning. You know what I mean? That's on the same line of them damn veneers. What we doing here? What we doing here? Really, you know? But That's all I got to say right now for the Ty Raney podcast. Please, thank you for listening. Subscribe, share, like, and go to tyraney.com for all my future shows and stuff like this. I got a show today in Chester, PA with my man Will Wright. I know y'all niggas ain't coming, but just tune into the Ty Raney podcast. Share, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.